We're going to go through the main 3 exercises that everyone should be doing, really, but specifically women. 3 compound complex exercises, meaning that using more than one or the majority of muscles to do the exercise. It's going to, shed through fat. It's going to work your glutes, your hams, your quads, your calves. Literally a full core workout as well in there. So we're going to basically explain and demonstrate how to do these exercises correctly. So that
using me as a dummy.
Using her as a dummy, because she's a dummy. And so next time you go to the gym, you don't be afraid to kind of get on these free weight machines using barbells today, and give them a go.
Yeah, or even try it at home during the holidays.
Yeah, try it at home.
Gets a bit lazy. I know I don't really go to the gym, so these exercises are quite easy to do at home.
It goes all the time. Right, let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do, the bar is on the meaty part of the upper part. Okay, so just where the top of your rhomboids are. Okay, so see that? So just on the top of the back here. A lot of people tend to put it on their neck, and then the elbows come back and it pushes them forward, and you get this kind of lordotic spinal position, which is really bad. She's going to try and keep her elbows under her arms for as much as possible, and our chest is going to be out and up, and our spine is going to be nicely in line with the rest of our body.
Bums tucked in.
Legs are going to be shoulder width apart, and toes, very importantly, are going to be slightly facing outwards. And what this kind of does, it's just the natural direction of our legs, our feet. Natural direction that our knees want to go in. Okay, if you try to keep it kind of straight, it's going to put a lot of pressure on our lower back and the bottoms of our legs. So just slightly facing out, and that's the natural direction our legs are going to want to go. Okay, one thing to point out quickly before we begin is knees, as you'll notice because of her perfect form doing this already, are never going to go beyond the toes. So this would be an example of a bad squat. My knees have gone beyond my toes here, whereas you notice here, this part of her leg here will stay perfectly straight with the rest of her body. So all it is just very simply seating motion. I'm going to go for about 2 seconds down and 1 second up. Okay? So down we go, 1, 2, and up. Perfect. And again. And while she's doing this, I explain the breathing, okay? So as she's coming down, just take a nice deep breath in, and exhaling on the way up. And the way this is so amazing for your core is on that exhale right there, that core is stabilizing right at the bottom here, nice and deep. It's actually taking a lot of the strain from the weight. Okay, next exercise is the big one, it's the deadlift, okay? We talk about compound and complex movements. This is probably the biggest compound exercise we can do, meaning the most amount of muscles in our body are going to be working just to do this one lift, this one exercise. To kind of put it simply, what it's going to be able to do, it's a bit like a squat but with a bar in your hand. What it's the areas it's going to affect the most, like I said, it's going to work everything really, with maybe the exception of your obliques. But what it's going to work the most is going to be your legs, it's going to be glutes, it's going to be incredible for your glutes, it's an incredible workout for your core. But where this differs from the squat is that it's also going to be an upper body workout as well, because the weights, it's going to be resting in your hands. Now your arms are going to stay straight the whole point. So it's going to be a concentric workout for your upper body, meaning that it's the muscle stays stabilizing. Okay, so it's not concentric movements, it's not shortening. It's the same principle as the squat. So same starting position, feet shoulder width apart, just slightly out a bit, toes slightly out. So hands are going to be just to the side of her waist here. Nice strong grip. If it gets too heavy, you can actually do a pronated grip. So you can do one arm like this and one arm like this. If it gets too heavy, you're lifting very, very heavy. For now, we'll just do this. Okay, now what she's going to do, she's going to start to bend forward. The bar's going to stay by the side of her legs the whole time. Look at that perfect position already. It's an arch in the back, the chest stays up. And just when she gets to the point of her knee, that's when she's going to sink the hips and go into the squat position. Arms stay straight. So she's going to sink there. Perfect. That's it. So this wants to be a little bit lower, as if you were going to the ground. So that's how you do it. There you go. Perfect. And then back up, keeping that. Yeah, perfect. And that little snap at the top, just to align everything again. Okay, so the same ratio as last time, so like 2 to 3 seconds eccentrically on the way down, and then the concentric movement 1 second. Okay. Now obviously she's going quite low here, which is, impressive in itself, but if you were to get a lighter bar and then put weights on the outside, you know, you want to be going no more than a foot off the ground really. So don't try to go all the way to the ground, that'll be hyperflexion. Just to about there, kind of where she's going now. Up, snap back. Okay, last exercise in the big three is the standard bench press. We're using flat bench here, barbell. Basically, this is an amazing exercise for your upper body. Your core's going to be working too whilst you stabilise your legs to get a good bench, but predominantly it's going to work your shoulders, it's going to work your arms here. A lot of women stay away from this because they think they're going to get, you know, big strong shoulders. It's not like that at all. You know,
gets rid of this.
Yes, gets rid of the big. What do you mean this? There's nothing here. It will give you a nice strong toned arm, you know, good defined shoulders, and it'll also kind of perk things up a bit. Can I say that? Perk things up a bit. Give that lift. Like I said, we're using a barbell here. It weighs about 15 kg, so it's quite heavy. Okay, so Laura's going to go underneath the bench. So just where it feels comfortable, and then just back just a little bit. And then you're going to come on your toes, and you're going to be digging your hips into the bench, and also digging your shoulder blades into the bench. And what that's going to do is it's going to strengthen your core and stabilise your legs, and get ready for that bench. So what we're going to do, just wider than shoulder width here. Elbows are going to be going out, okay, to the chest. Just going to push up. How's that weight? Okay. So she's going to lower it, same momentum as before. So 2 to 3 seconds eccentrically going down, 1 second going up, okay? And same breathing. So we're going to come down to the lower part of her chest here. This is strong still. 1, 2, a little bit lower. 1, okay, good work. A little bit lower. So the lower you can get, the better range of motion, okay? And press. Good work. And that's the chest, man. It's simple as that.
Yay!
Yay!
Nice.
Like I said, you know, if you want to use dumbbells at the gym, if there's no room on the bench, just grab some even dumbbells. Sit down. If you want to work towards the upper part of the chest, the clavicle, the trapezius, just put an incline on the bench. Or better still, you know, if you're at home, like Laura said, and you've got no bench or no equipment, just jump on the floor, just get some do some press ups, man, or put your feet on a sofa, do some press ups to work more your arms and more your chest. Okay, that's the big three done, guys.
Bye bye.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. We'll do some more training with Laura, I assume, very soon. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave a comment in the box below, and we'll see you next time.